The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you were the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Cats, this ad is for you. Has your human ever called you picky, persnickety, choosy? If so, Perfect Bistro Cat Food is for you. With ingredients like wild-caught tuna and pasture-raised lamb, tantalizing textures, and delectable flavors that meet even the most discerning cat standards. You're not picky, you're just perfectionists. Perfect Bistro, mealtime perfection for every cat. Have your human visit perfectbistro.com.
This is London. London calling in the home, overseas and European services.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Achtung Millwall. Broadcasting from beautiful South Bermondsey, it's the #1 Millwall podcast.
Hello dear listeners, welcome to Achtung Millwall. My name is Nick Hart. We're here at the Den. It is media day, open training morning I think it is, inside the ground. You can hear the music being played, and I am here to meet a couple of players, and we're hoping to meet Jake Cooper in a little bit at the club's media day, and also Max Crocombe, World Cup star Max Crocombe. Huge thank you to Max McLellan of the club for organising this. It really is appreciated. We did one last year. I did a fantastic interview with Femi Aziz and Billy Mitchell at the time. Unfortunately, I forgot to press the record button on my recorder, but I'm going to solve that this time by taking the utmost care to record both interviews. So we'll be hearing first from manager Alex Neil, and then the club captain Jake Cooper, and World Cup star Max Crocombe. A big thank you to everyone for giving us their time this morning. Alex, thanks for talking to me, mate. Ahead of a season, you looking forward to it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this will be a real test for us in the fact that I think the expectations probably going to be higher, not just internally, but even externally with our fans. I think even wider than that. I think the expectation on our club, our team now is more than what it has been recently. So I think for us that'll be a new challenge.
Came so close, didn't we, back in May at one point? But there we are. What's your personal target for the season? I mean, top 8 is now the playoff zone, isn't it? Is that a target that you, or do you look around?
It's difficult to say. You know, I think improvement's always the target. I mean, and you can quantify improvement in a variety of different ways. Yeah. You know, we just said there, I think we've added 6 or 7 players. By the end of this window, that may be even more. So that's a lot of bodies to bring in the building at the one time. Yeah. I think, obviously, dependent on if anybody leaves or doesn't leave, we're not quite sure what's going to happen with that. So I think there's a lot of variables, really, to be decided before the end of August. That will give us a better idea of what our expectation and what we're looking like currently at the moment. Like I say, I think a big challenge for us this year is going to be, we've hit the heights of last year. Can we sustain and surpass that? You know, that's going to be the challenge, not just for me, but for the players, certainly. Because what you don't want is, you don't want that, oh, we've done really well, and then you sort of rest in your laurels type thing. So that's something we need to make sure that, we hit the season sort of the ground running, if you like.
I came down this Saturday and I was struck by a lot of potential in the new boys. Still work to be done to get them to gel properly. Would you agree that's a fair?
Yeah,
fair
I think that's a fair assessment. Yeah. I think when you're taking lads that haven't played at the level, I think when you're taking lads who are young and developing and want to become better, like, I can rhyme off loads, but you only need to look at Caleb Taylor, Zach Sturridge, Derek Masussako, Josh Colbert, Femi Aziz. The development of their lads over the last sort of 12 to 18 months has been remarkable, and we've got to understand that these new boys coming in are starting at the bottom rung, and then need to work their way up. So what we don't want to do is write them off too soon. We want to give them an opportunity. We want to make sure we support them, because they're going to need that. You know, football's it's all about highs and lows. And they're going to set a sample of that this season.
I'm really excited for the season, so great to talk to you. Thank you very much, Alex.
Cheers.
Talking to Jake Cooper, club captain, player of the year 25-26. 10 years, I think you've been here now. It's quite a journey for you, mate, from when you first signed. 10 years now, Jake. That's a long time for a player in these days to be at one club, mate. You must have seen a lot of changes in that time, in the journey.
Yeah, it's been crazy, isn't it? It's gone so quick, but we're obviously a lot more senior kind of base. And I felt the club change under Steve Gallen, and obviously now Jimmy's in charge of it all. They've kind of pushing the younger guys, and you know, you saw the rewards we got of that last year, and the recruitment team has improved, and the people they've brought in, and yeah, it's been nice. We've been established kind of championship team since I've been here, and it's now trying to push that kind of next level, and I can see all the work that goes on behind the scenes there of the club trying to do that, and the people in the top roles of the club pushing in that direction. So it's great to be involved with.
Quite a young squad this season. I was struck by a lot of the players. We've seen one or two more senior names, you know, today. But you're the senior club captain, senior figure. I mean, you have a role in bringing some of these young boys into the fold, teaching them the Millwall way, if that's the right expression.
Yeah, of course. That's the biggest part of it. Just kind of getting them used to the guys that come from abroad, getting them used to the English game, and you know, playing for Millwall especially, because that's completely different kettle of fish.
It's a tough place, isn't it?
Isn't it? So yeah, but you know, there's great lads in there that help with that, and it's just we just introduce them to the group and try and make them enjoy it, so they can then flourish on the pitch and make sure they're all comfortable and off it, and hopefully they'll be able to perform at their best if they're in a happy place. I
was just saying to Alex Neal in the sports centre there. I was down there Saturday. I think we've got a lot of potential. It's got to gel and it's got to come together, but I thought I saw a few players out there that could really go places. Jensen Metcalf is one that really struck me Saturday. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's going to take a bit of time. I think you saw with people like Miha how it took him a bit of time to settle in, even like Lucas Jensen in goal and stuff. It took them sort of 6 months to get used to the game and the English way of stuff, and then the Millwall way. And we're certainly going to have to bide our time with a few of them, I'm sure. But you can see the quality that they've got, the ones that are here, and I'm excited to have them part of the group, and hopefully encourage them and get the best out of them that we can.
We came so close, heartbreakingly close. Is that a motivation? Do you use, as a sportsman, do you use that pain, so to speak, as a fire in the belly, so to speak, for the new season, or do you just regard it as a blank slate and move on from it?
Yeah, I think it's the same motivation each season. I think, you know, every year you come back and want to do better and improve, and you know, see what we can do. And I think, you know, the position we got ourselves in last year obviously showed what we can do, and it's about now starting that again and trying to be as good as we can, or better than last season. And that's of course the goal. But you know, the Championship's a difficult league. There's some really good
tough
teams.
One this year, mate.
I know, some really good sides in the division. So we just take it step by step. You know, we start at Bristol in the league, and we go from there.
Nice goal Saturday, I thought, nicely taken. We've got some big boys in central defence now, and the aerial threat is an area where the club will be looking to exploit. Do you work on how much work do you put into set pieces, or is it something that you kind of just take as a regular part of training, so to speak?
No, we put work into it for sure. Kanzo, the assistant, is big on it. He goes through a lot. We do meetings every week on it and working on the training pitch. So it was an ammo we had last year, and we'll be looking to explore that again this season.
Looking back in the past, you've played along some great defensive partners. I'm thinking of Sean Hutchinson particularly when you first came here. But over the years, you've played with some really decent, side men, so to speak. I mean, Tristan, we've got Caleb Taylor now. We've got the new boy Elkan. I mean, we look like we've got a rich crop of central defenders alongside you this season.
Yeah, there's plenty there now. Yeah, there's
competition.
Yeah, probably. But no, it's good for us. I think we were maybe a bit short in that area last season when we lost people like Caleb, and then he was out for a bit. So I think the club looked to improve that area, and it's always good to have that competition. And we'll be certainly in good position if anything happens to the guys in that position. So it's fun competition, and And I feel like the squad's in a good place.
Last question for you, mate. We've got a lot of young French boys now in the squad, in and around the squad. So I'm going to test you on your French. Go footballing terms in French. I only got 3 of them, so I'm not going to kill you.
Bonjour, that's about it.
Bonjour, monsieur. Gardien de but, Jake. Gardien de but. What's that?
Something
Something, yeah.
blue. Don't know.
That's goalkeeper, mate. That's the man standing behind you. Defenseur central.
Central defender.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
2 more. Un but. B-U-T.
And boo.
Un but.
Well, you've gone all positions on the pitch so far.
I have.
Does
I'm
it carry-
varying it now. I'm trying
okay.
to mix it up a little bit. Yeah,
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
it's a goal.
Right.
Last one. Avoir les boules. Avoir les boules. B-O-U-L-E-S.
Oh, boo. It's not that.
J'avoir le but. I have.
I have scored.
I am sick as a parrot, which is how we might have been in May. But
Yeah.
well done, mate. Don't worry about it.
I
That's
do French class.
good fun.
Now, yeah.
Jake Cooper, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it.
It's nice to see you.
And you. We're sitting here with World Cup star, New Zealand international Millwall goalkeeper Max Crocombe. World Cup star, mate. How was it out there in America?
Yeah, it was awesome, mate. I absolutely loved it. I have to say, it's great to be back. It was an amazing experience and surreal.
What an experience. I mean, I was just looking at your career path. It's quite an interesting career you've had. I mean, you played non-league. Bridge North, I think I saw, as your opening club, was it? You can't forget them. But from there to Los Angeles, it's quite a journey, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Played a lot of different steps on the pyramid. Has felt like quite a journey, especially the last few years. Kind of accelerated up through the leagues pretty quickly. Yeah. Obviously the World Cup's the kind of pinnacle, really.
Isn't it just?
So to achieve that was amazing, and an incredible experience.
A bit of a heartbreak back in May, wasn't it? Do players use that kind of pain as a motivation, or is it just a new season, new blank sheet, start again? How do you?
No, yeah, of course. I mean, I think that when you achieve what we did last year and finish in third, I think we're a point off second. We've got so high, but also, kind of gets forgotten about when you look back because it was a lot of heartbreak and got an end. But when you take stock and you realise how far we've come, and what an achievement it was to get there, I think that was. I think it was a really great season. I felt it. I mean, I've only been here a year, but I felt that kind of coming together of probably a few years' work culminating. In our highest finish in a long, long time. So it was, but I mean, as I said, that heartbreak kind of spurs us on to do more. Every season, you kind of want to go better than what you did last year. I think it's also important to remember not to look too far ahead. And actually, there's a lot of hard work went into getting there, and sometimes you can look too far forward, forgetting the work that kind of got you there. We have to go and earn it, everything that we get, and we certainly know that. It's not happen easy for us, so we know that we did task again.
The cliche is one game at a time, isn't it? I suppose that's all you've ever got, really. You've got Saturday QPR, hopefully make a start there. Hopefully, we'll see. How is the you've got a bit of competition? Obviously, you'll see Luca sitting over there, back to it again. Competition good for a player? Does it spur you on, or is it? You feel like you've always got someone looking over your shoulder, so to speak.
Yeah, no, of course it's good. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to have people competing with you, it's obviously a situation that we're more than used to. As always, you just do as well as you can and put your best foot forward and give a good account of yourself every time you play. And hopefully, you're the one that plays. If not, I mean, there to support each other as well.
Yeah. I mean, you've come to Millwall, come from various clubs, as we've said already. I mean, how do you find the club? Is it as an insider? I think from the outside it looks a bit more scary than it actually is on the inside. How would you describe it?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think there's definitely some. But there's some scary times. I mean, like there are some moments and.
Don't go too much into detail.
No. I think it's awesome. But I think as a football club we want it to be hostile as well. You don't
absolutely.
You don't want people to rock up here and feel like they've got an easy Saturday afternoon.
No.
And I think that's what this football club's built on. First and foremost, they want people that are going to give everything. They want everyone, players that are going to work hard as a minimum. And I mean, in my experience, I've absolutely loved it. As I said, I've come in at a time where season, and I feel the fans were a massive part of that because I felt that away support especially. Home and away, but on the road as well. A place like Middlesbrough stand out. When we sold out the away end and obviously won the game. Obviously loads of other games. Up and down the country, they're incredible. As you said, you come in, you've got a reputation. I think everyone knows that. But no, it's wicked. It's when you're inside of it, everyone looks after each other.
Yeah,
and that's the big one.
Fantastic to hear. You've just come back from some magnificent stadiums in America. Leaving aside the Den, which is one of the top stadiums of the world, of course. I was going to ask you what your favourite stadium is, apart from say here. I mean, what other places have you played? I see Eden Park. Have you played in Eden Park?
Yeah, I played at Eden Park. Yeah, which is a bit more of a rugby stadium. Yeah, that's
one of the world named stadiums.
Legendary stadium.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We qualified for the World Cup.
Wow.
That was particularly special. First time. The one in LA, the Sophie Stadium.
The biggest crowd you've been in front of?
Yeah, you just keep looking up and up and up, and there's just people there. Like that was phenomenal with the roof and the big screen in the middle as well. It was something. It was amazing. And to sell out every game.
Quite something.
Yeah, was incredible.
That's the experience of your footballing life. The World Cup. It's got to be the pinnacle for you.
Yeah, it is, of course. Yeah, of course.
It's a long way from Auckland to
but there's so many different things that there's different achievements that hold certain weight for different. But of course, the World Cup is top that. But
I'll stop it, mate.
Yeah, I know that's what I mean. And that's the height of it. But there's also moments in the past as well, getting promoted to the National League. Kind of look back, if that didn't happen, would I have had the opportunity in League 2 at that time? Then would it got me moved to League 1 and then to Championship? There's all these little things along the way as well that are certainly not forgotten.
It's quite a career journey. You've paid your dues around the scene. Last couple of questions. Who was your goalkeeping idol when you were young? Did you aspire to be a goalkeeper? Who was playing out?
I was both really. I love playing out on pitch, but I'd always go and goal for. I was primarily an outfielder, but then I'd go and goal for the tournament.
Well, you're never judged on your errors as a goalkeeper, aren't you?
Exactly.
Whereas
you're a bit more reactive, But whereas, I super enjoy both. My favourite was Peter Schmeichel when I was.
I have to let Alex Neil know you've got potential up front, mate. You've got some good competition here. I was going to run got a few French players now. I just bounced Jake Coop with a few.
Practice my French.
I'm going to get you to practice. Football in terms in French.
Could have warned us.
Yeah, it's part of the art of interviewing that you bounce someone with something that unexpected. I did this with Jake. He was useless.
I can imagine.
You haven't got a high bar to beat. Let's put it that way. Gardien de but. What does that mean? Gardien de but.
It's goalkeeper.
There's goalkeeper. Yeah. Well, it's 1-1. Now you're 1-0 up. That's the game over. Actually, that is it. Defenseur central. I'm laying them on for you. I'm looking them up. You put them away.
I think centre half or probably a central
defender.
I imagine.
We've got Umbu already. That's a goal.
Are you definitely saying these right?
I'm well known for my French accent.
The what?
De goûter. Avoir les boules. They mean the same. Sick as a parrot.
Is that what it is?
Rex Crocombe, I'm really good to talk to you, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. No more.
God the French terms are over here.
All the best, mate. Take care. There we go, dear listeners. Huge thank you, as we said already, to all the players. Good to talk to Will Scott, to Max McLellan, and to Chris Chaps as well. It's a nice event. I really appreciate it from the club to lay this on. It's a real enlightened move. We've been doing a lot of the Zoom calls, of course, in recent, last season. Interview with Alex Neil. And it's wonderful. So I really appreciate it, and it really does build the connection between fans, I believe, and the playing staff, which is all important at a club like ours. That's enough from me now, from the Den, and I shall be back on the weekend after the QPR game. Until then, from me, Nick Hart, it's Arrivederci Millwall. Bye for now.
Achtung, Millwall.
Who do you want to watch?